Stop playing with Turkey. Stop playing with Turkey, man. I'm telling you. Listen, this man. I'm doing my first card review. And again, follow me on Instagram at Sleep Boogie Fights because we on there dropping the best fight night content in the game. But anyways. Sorry about that. But anyways, look at this card. All right. Nothing, pretty much all title fights. Now, I want to go from the Virgil Ortiz fight when I'm giving my review. I want to start there and then we'll go up from there. All right. This might be one of the greatest fight cards we've ever seen. I'm not even gonna lie. Because, look, say what you will about Jaron. The fact that he's not on this card is nasty work, bro. This is what he needed to boost his stock to get him to the next level. Simply put, right? Him being on this card would have been the biggest look of his career. He needed this. So it's sad that he's not on this card. But Israel Madrimov, bro, you gotta give this man his flowers because he took not only the Virgil fade in February, but he's fighting Baranchik, who Virgil Ortiz also didn't fade. Or did he? No, he. See. Let me see if I spell his name right or wrong. I spelled it wrong, but please correct me. Here it is. Okay, so yeah, he didn't fade it. Yeah, okay. I thought I was like, man, I know he didn't fade him. Let me check his box rec. Because Baranchik is good. He is. He's very good. That's what it was. Montana Love. So anyways. This was a minute ago. Yeah. No, he didn't fight. Wait, time out. I'm bugging the fuck out. It wasn't Ivan Baranchik. It was another. It had to be another person. Yes. I gotta look at his box right now. Because this man has a fight coming up. I need to see who it is. Oh, Bohachuk. Sorry, brother. Sorry. But he's fighting him. And this is already a difficult fade, but I think that he's gonna win this fight. And then he already has his next fade scheduled, bro. Because he knows he about to beat this nigga. I'm not gonna lie. He knows I feel like he knows he about to win. This is a stay busy fight. And he's fighting him in, I think, December, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. I think it's either in this month or yeah, I think it is this month. Yeah, I think it is this month. Yeah, the 21st. Okay, cool. I'm back on track. Told you I'm not the perfect YouTuber. All right, you're gonna see me cook right here, right in front of you. This is a hibachi. You dig what I'm saying? But he about to fight him. And then he's about to fight Virgil Ortiz. Now, Israel Madrimov. Here's the thing about the styles, right? This is all about styles. The Mexican style and the Slavic style get along. And the reason why is because you got two guys, shifty. The timing is a little different. That's the thing that makes Israel Madrimov stand out. His timing. He never really settles down. He never really stops moving. He's always making you reset. Not everybody knows how to properly be patient and accept that. Virgil Ortiz is not patient. Virgil Ortiz is a buzzsaw. Virgil Ortiz applies pressure. He goes to the body, combinations, right? Uses his jab, but it's one of them jabs that he uses just to kind of blind you. And then he comes behind it and he gets to work. He gets busy. That's what he does. Now, I'm going to stall Jaron for this video. I don't want to make this video about Jaron because he's not on the card. I want to talk about the card. But Virgil Ortiz style, he's going to be trying to apply a lot of pressure on Israel Madrimov. And Israel Madrimov is going to have to maintain his rhythm, not allow his rhythm to be broken. That's his mission, right? He's the rhythm breaker, but his rhythm could also be broken by that immense pressure that Virgil Ortiz likes to put on. I think Virgil Ortiz gets knocked out. I think Virgil Ortiz gets stopped. I don't think Virgil Ortiz has the chops to be a Israel Madrimov. Both guys have a pretty extensive amateur background, but Israel Madrimov has a much more extent. He has almost 300 fights, amateur fights, if not over that. You know what I mean? He's an amateur savant. All right. To the point to where this man was fast tracked to fight Terrence Crawford in a title fight. Okay. No, he didn't win because Terrence Crawford is a snake charmer. And any type of snake you put in front of him, he can charm him and make you respect the fact that he can knock you out with both hands. He doesn't move too much. He doesn't waste movement. He doesn't waste punches. Very accurate. Probably the most difficult style. He's like water. But so is Israel Madrimov. That's the reason why when they fought, it was a bit of a stalemate into the second half where Bud started letting his hands go. Anyway, Israel Madrimov is going to knock out Virgil Ortiz. Carlos Adames, I know he's really good. Hamza Shiraz, I don't know too much about him at all. So I'm not going to give a prediction on this because, to be honest, this year has been the year of the upsets. And I said that to my friend at the very beginning of this year. Like, you know, this year might be the year of the upsets. And sure enough, there'll be an upset after upset, robbery after robbery, close fight after close fight. Shakur Stevenson and Floyd Schofield, that's a wash. And the reason why I say that, again, I will give a proper breakdown. I'm not going to disrespect Floyd Schofield, but I don't believe his style is fully developed yet. If you watch Floyd Schofield work out, if you watch him train, he's still at the phase where he's doing burnout workouts. He's doing, like, he's still building his style. He's still building his style. I don't think that he knows his limits yet. I don't think that he knows when to switch gears. I don't think that he knows when he's really hurt. I think he's just trying to build himself to be as solid as he can, get in the ring, and try to mix it up and catch Shakur Stevenson. If you fight like that, not only are you going to lose, but you may also get stopped. Anyone that's charged to Shakur Stevenson has been stopped. Anyone that's tried to box with him has been picked apart. People sleep on Shakur's power and accuracy. This man has the most vicious body shots. This man has the most vicious hooks. Because the thing about it, his hooks, when he turns them over, right? He's turning all knuckle over. He's not slapping. He's not chopping. Every punch is on the knuckles because he works with Bud. And that's one thing Bud emphasizes on in his punching is on the knuckles. That's why he's so accurate, right? Not only is he very accurate, but he's so defensively responsible that he's always protecting the money. But not only is he always protecting the money, he can also counterpunch, which is where he gets his knockdowns from. Now, he come forward and he stopped people coming forward like Jamel Herring, right? You know, what's your name? Yoshino. He stopped him coming forward. Jamel Herring, he stopped him coming forward. But the core, he just fought Artem in the pocket the entire time, right in front of him, because he knows. The problem with a lot of boxers is they can't properly shorten up their shots on angles that will do any real damage in the pocket. Too many guys are always trying to come around the bag, right? Around, all their hooks, around. But they don't know how to shovel hook properly. They don't know how to even throw a tight uppercuts on the inside without exposing their chin or, you know, compromising themselves in one way or another. And I think that those slight fundamental errors that are just going to continue to be more and more prevalent as he gets more and more tired in the fight, Floyd Schofield, right? I think he's going to overwork himself because he's young. So I think that he's going to try to go hard in training camp, come in shape, and just work as hard as he can. But while you're eating these sharp karate punches from Shakur Stevenson, you're going to get broken down Not only this, the jab, his jab, he uses his jab very wisely because he catches you when your body's not behind you, which means when he's jabbing you and you get that whiplash, there's nothing behind you to catch you. Your shoulder's not behind. Like when you're in your stance, right, and you catch a jab, yeah, you go straight back, but at the same time, you got a little bit of a brace from your back foot. You know what I mean? You got stuff behind you to kind of catch you, so you don't get that whiplash, that full whiplash every time. But he's catching you on angles where when you get your whiplash, there's nothing behind to stabilize you. Your lower back starts hurting, your hamstrings start hurting. You're starting to get a little, that tunnel vision feeling that you get when you've taken a lot of shots and you're tired, right? Those are most of the small things in boxing that differentiate one guy's punch from another. You get what I'm saying? So this fight, I think it's a wash. Now, Daniel Dubois versus Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker is he's a creative, crafty guy, but so is Daniel Dubois. This is going to be a bunch of punches that whiz right by the chin of either guy. This fight is going to be the fight that people are going to be on the edge of their seat, because when the punches are on the way, either both guys' skill level is so high that they're throwing the same punches on the same lanes and they're just barely missing each other. The guy that takes the risk to throw the extra punch, whether it's on a half beat, whether he's coming forward all the way and he's closing the distance and just for a slight second gets the guy to brace for impact and surprise him with a shot he doesn't see, that's going to be the deciding factor. I think someone's getting knocked out. I don't see it going 12 rounds. Not the way they fight. I don't see it going 12 rounds, because it's not because they both throw very hard. Right? It's not because they throw very, very hard, but it's the fact that both guys are so crafty that they throw in punches from angles neither guy can see. Look at how Anthony Joshua got knocked out, right? He got caught on a shot he didn't see, because that's Daniel Dubois. That's his specialty. That's how he fights. He's crafty that way. You know what I mean? He puts his jab right on the line and makes you try to have to go around it like an obstacle. Joseph Parker, he throws his jab when he's off the line. So again, these guys are two sides of the same coin. So this is going to be one of the fights where a punch is going to whiz by a guy's chin the whole night. And we're going to wait for that explosion. That's what we're going to wait for. Now, and Zhilei Zhang, he's super nice, but I don't know who his opponent is, so I don't want to give a prediction. But Zhilei Zhang is he's nasty. You know what I mean? He's crafty as well. I expect him to work hard. I expect him to put his guy away, to be honest. He's next up as far as the main characters go. Let me see how old he is before I say any more. Let me see how old he is. Oops. Okay, he's 41. A lot of heavyweights are older guys. But this guy is he's really good at boxing, though. He's very good. Knocked out Deontay Wilder. You know what I mean? This guy is very good. Xiong Jing Ying. Okay. Nah, yeah, he's nice. I can't wait for this. Yeah, this fight also is gonna be fun. I'm gonna be tuned into the entire card. But no, this is gonna be a good fight. Trust. But now the main event. Beterbiev versus Bivol. Now, here's the thing. Most people didn't know who either guy was until, well, they knew more about Bivol because he beat Canelo. And he beat Canelo easily, right? Mind you, I don't even think Canelo was clean that fight. I think Canelo was dirty that fight. Say what you want, but you don't eat punches. That they're just certain. His chin is what it is, bro. He has chin, yes. But to be honest, after he popped dirty for clenbuterol, automatically asterisk goes next to his name in the legacy, because this man, he was caught cheating, so who's to say he wouldn't do it again by any means, like moving up in weight. Because when you move up in weight and you put these drugs in your system and you're cycling on at a certain weight and you add more body weight, it becomes harder for you to get caught, because the extra body weight, the extra fat, soaks up some of the drugs. So when you get tested, not all of it leaks into your bloodstream. So it could be a point where this guy, he's able to weight hop left and right, up and down, because he just knows how to time his cycles. He knows how to put on the weight correctly to hide it. I don't believe in anything that you know what I mean? I'm surprised you get knocked out. But anyways, Bivol, he cooked him, right? He cooked Zerto Ramirez. He cooked Joe Smith Jr. But then on the other hand, Better BF cooked Anthony Yard. He cooked Marcus Brown, right? So their resumes are both stacked. They fight the first time, right? I was disappointed in the decision because there was not enough value put on Bivol's strategy. He took Better BF's tools away for most of the fight. Most of the fight, Better BF was not doing more of the punching. For most of the fight, Better BF was not able to corner Bivol. Matter of fact, the whole time. But not only that, you have the counter punching. We say Bivol wasn't clean and effective punching. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. He was catching him right on the chin. He was catching him right in the face. He was catching him all in the head. And when Better BF threw, he would tuck into his guard. Better BF, he just hit so hard that even if your glove hits your face, or even if it's a glancing blow, it's gonna leave a bruise. But I don't think Bivol was ever really hurt in that fight. I don't think that Better BF walking forward and chasing him down meant that it was effective. I don't believe that Better BF was more effective than Bivol was. I don't believe that. I believe that Bivol won that fight. I believe that he won at least seven of those rounds. And I think he did it by walking Better BF into all of his shots. Yes, he was moving around a lot, but he was walking Better BF into all of those shots. But one thing we never see is Better BF in a rematch. And the thing about Bivol is this: Bivol, after he got done dealing with the power, he gave an interview. He said all of his punches are hard. He does hit harder than Canelo, yes, but the difference is just Canelo swings hard every punch. With Better BF, it doesn't look like he's putting a lot behind him, but all his punches are hard. I think that he's used to the power, and I think that he'll fight the same. I believe. I think he'll fight him in more spots. He's probably in his camp right now, stopping short in different spots of the ring that he could have in the fight. Watching this film, going back, he's like, oh, you know what? We could have stopped here. He's looking at himself. He's like, you know what? I felt good here. I could have, but I hesitated because I wasn't sure what the timing was going to be on that. I'm sure they're working on their looks. He outboxed Better BF, in my opinion. I think so. But I think that all he needs to do is fight in those spots. And like, instead, if he got 4 or 5 spots in the ring, he's trying to walk him to, right? Because this is game planning in boxing. You got about 4 or 5 hot zones you're gonna walk him to when you want to work, and then you got cold zones where you're gonna move through when you want to break. I think he's just gonna add maybe 1 or 2 more hot zones to win him the round. And at a certain time in the fight, depending on how many minutes how many seconds are left in the round, he might stop short and work a little bit more often, maybe 1 or 2 more spots just to secure the round. You know what I mean? I think that Bivol might win this fight, but this is actually a 50-50 fight because their styles are, again, not 2 sides of the same coin. You got the sun and you got the moon here. You got yin and yang here. You got a guy who comes forward and you got a guy who walks guys into things that come forward. Both of them have fought each other's versions of each other's style pretty much their entire career, but they're both very special athletes, which is the reason why the fight was what it was. It was very special and it was very interesting. Do I think there will be a knockout? It could be, but I don't know. That's how 50-50 it is. I'm not going to sit there and be like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. But last but not least, before I get out of here, I think Bivol might win. I think Bivol wins this fight because I think that they're gonna want to put it on another card like this. It's gonna make them a lot of money. It's gonna make them a lot of money. Shout out to Turki Al-Sheikh, man. He loves the sport. You can obviously tell. But Look at the very bottom of the flyer. You got Top Rank, Golden Boy, Queensberry, Goldspar, Sella, PBC, and Matchroom are all involved with this. Now, anyone who said size of the street, anyone whoever, they could have been telling the truth, because the promoters, they were afraid of losing their cash cows. But when you put on cards like this, where everybody stands to make millions of dollars, all you can do is let go of your hands and say, Jesus, take the wheel. Because every big promotion is involved. Now, I said before, the future of the sport may be this, where people are gonna have to fight their demons to be on a Turkey card, yes, but it'll be well worth it. Because this man right here is putting on cards that are so grand, it don't even matter if you lose. No one will be mad at you for losing, for having an L on your record. No one's gonna be mad at anyone on this card if they lose for their fight. All of these fights are great fights. The only fight I think is this, the easiest fight of the night, is for Shakur Stevenson. I'm not gonna lie. And maybe Zhilei Zhang. And Israel Madrimov, he should cook, but it's honestly, that's not a 50-50 fight. I think Israel Madrimov washes him. I'll be like 65-35, 60-40. But you know, you gonna have to fight your demons. If you run in your mouth right now or any of that type of stuff, expect a call from this man, because trust and believe, he is not playing with y'all. He is not going to be playing with anybody. You will have to fight whatever demons are waiting for you on the other side of that phone, on the other side of that keyboard, on the other side of that whatever. You dig what I'm saying? This looks like this is the future. Here is the Saudis, Turkey, Riyadh season. I can't wait, man. As more and more things develop, we'll probably speak on this. Hopefully nobody pulls out. I don't see, no one better not get injured. Nothing, because everyone's going to make a lot of money tonight on February 22nd. But this is my first card review. If you can dig it, go ahead and drop a comment in the comment section. If you liked it, like it. If you didn't like it, dislike it. If you like it, subscribe. If you didn't like it, go find another YouTuber. I'm not a perfect YouTuber, but if you made it to the very end, God bless. With that being said, I'm gone.